If your Ring app isn't working today, you're not alone. All across the world, countless users are waking up to find their Ring doorbells and security cameras suddenly offline, leaving them confused and concerned. It's a situation that's catching many off guard, especially those who rely on these devices for their daily peace of mind. Across the globe, users are reporting major issues with their Ring devices. From big cities to small towns, the outage is affecting people in every corner of the world, showing just how widespread and interconnected our reliance on smart home technology has become. Social media is flooded with complaints, blank apps, login errors, and missing camera feeds. Frustrated users are sharing screenshots and stories, hoping for answers, or at least some solidarity. Hashtags like Naja Ring Down and Smart Home Fail are trending, as people vent about being locked out of their own security systems. Many are scrambling to troubleshoot, searching for quick fixes or updates from Ring. But for most, the problem isn't on their end. It's a system-wide failure. For many, Ring is essential for checking deliveries, monitoring loved ones, and feeling secure. Parents use it to keep an eye on kids coming home from school, while others depend on it to watch over elderly relatives or to make sure packages aren't stolen from their porch. The outage isn't limited to one device. It's hitting doorbells, security cams, and alarm systems alike. Even those with multiple Ring products are finding that none of their devices are responding, leaving entire homes without their usual layer of digital protection. People are frustrated and worried, especially those who rely on Ring for vulnerable family members. For caregivers and families with special needs, the sudden loss of access can be especially stressful, as it removes a vital safety net. The sudden loss of access is more than an inconvenience. It's a real safety concern. Not being able to see who's at the door or check on your property leaves many feeling exposed and uneasy, especially in neighborhoods where security is a top priority. This widespread failure highlights just how dependent we've become on smart home tech. As more households adopt these devices, outages like this one reveal the risks of putting so much trust in technology that can fail without warning. When these systems go down, our expensive devices become useless. The gadgets we count on for safety and convenience are suddenly just plastic and wires, unable to do the job we bought them for. Users are left in the dark, wondering when service will return and what caused the disruption. With no clear answers, anxiety grows as people refresh their apps and check for updates, hoping for any sign of progress. The lack of communication from Ring only adds to the anxiety. Many are checking the official support page and social media channels, but updates are slow or non-existent, leaving users to speculate and worry. It's a stark reminder, our digital security is only as strong as the servers behind it. When those servers go down, so does our sense of safety, no matter how advanced our devices may be. For now, millions are waiting, hoping for answers and a fix. The uncertainty is unsettling, and the wait feels endless as the minutes tick by. Stay tuned as we break down what's really happening, explore the causes behind the outage, and share what you can do to stay informed and protected in a world where smart home tech is here to stay. So, what's actually going on with the Ring app? Reports point to a massive system-wide outage. This isn't a minor glitch. Users see blank screens, endless loading, or error messages about server connections. The problem is global, affecting users in the US, UK, Canada, and beyond. This suggests a failure in Ring's central infrastructure, not your device or Wi-Fi. Whether it's a server crash or a bad software update, the result is the same: no access to your cameras or alerts. For a security company, this kind of outage is a nightmare. Trust is shaken when people can't monitor their homes. Until Ring fixes the root cause, millions remain disconnected. User complaints about the Ring outage fall into three main categories, each with its own set of frustrations and challenges. These issues have left thousands of people scrambling for answers, and the impact is being felt in homes and neighborhoods everywhere. The first and most widespread problem is server connection failures. More than half of all users are unable to connect to Ring's backend servers. This means that live video feeds and recorded footage are completely inaccessible. For many, this is the core function of their security system, and its sudden disappearance is both alarming and inconvenient. People are left staring at spinning wheels or error messages, unable to check on their homes or loved ones. The second major issue is app crashes. Roughly a quarter of users report that the Ring app won't even open on their devices. In some cases, the app crashes immediately after launching, while in others it freezes or becomes unresponsive. This could be due to a faulty software update, or the app simply struggling to cope with the ongoing server outages. Either way, users are left with no way to interact with their security devices, adding to the sense of helplessness. The third category involves login problems. Some users find themselves unexpectedly logged out of their accounts, and when they try to log back in, they're met with password errors or endless login loops. For those who rely on two-factor authentication, the situation is even more complicated, as verification codes may not arrive or fail to work. This leaves people locked out of their own security systems, unable to regain access no matter what they try. These three issues often overlap, creating a perfect storm of technical failures. Even if you manage to open the app, you might find that your camera feeds are missing, or you're immediately prompted to log in again, only to encounter more errors. The result is a confusing and frustrating experience for users who just want to keep their homes safe. What we're seeing isn't just a minor glitch or a single bug, it's a comprehensive system failure that affects every part of the Ring ecosystem. From the servers to the app and the login process, nothing is working as it should. This level of disruption is rare, but when it happens, it exposes just how interconnected and vulnerable our digital security systems really are. The end result? Users are completely locked out of the security features they depend on. For many, this means losing the ability to monitor their property, receive alerts, or even check if their doors are locked. The sense of security that these devices are supposed to provide is suddenly gone, replaced by anxiety and uncertainty. Today's outage is a stark reminder of how fragile our digital security can be. We trust these systems to protect our homes and families, but when they fail, we're left exposed. It's a wake-up call for anyone who relies on smart technology for peace of mind. When the system goes down, it's not just an inconvenience. It can leave entire neighborhoods in the dark, both literally and figuratively. People are left wondering what's happening outside their doors, unable to check in or respond to potential threats. So, how is Ring responding to this crisis, and what steps are they taking to restore trust and functionality for their users? Let's take a closer look at their response. The silence from Ring is making things worse. As hours tick by with no word from the company, customers are left in a state of limbo, unsure if their security systems are working or if their homes are vulnerable. The lack of information only adds to the sense of helplessness, as people refresh their apps and check their devices, hoping for any sign of life or an official update. As of now, there's no official statement, no social media update, and their status page claims all systems are fine. This disconnect between what customers are experiencing and what Ring is reporting is causing confusion and eroding confidence in the brand. Customers are left guessing, fueling anger and anxiety. Many are reaching out to friends and neighbors, trying to figure out if the issue is widespread or just affecting them. The uncertainty is stressful, especially for those who rely on Ring for peace of mind. Online, users demand answers. At least acknowledge the outage, one writes. Social media is flooded with frustrated posts as people vent their concerns and share their experiences, hoping to get the company's attention. For a security service, clear communication is critical. Customers trust these companies to protect their homes and families, and when that trust is shaken, it can be hard to rebuild. A simple message, "We're aware and working on it," would go a long way. Even a brief acknowledgement can reassure customers that their concerns are being taken seriously and that a solution is in progress. Instead, Ring's lack of transparency is damaging trust. Every minute without communication chips away at the company's reputation, making customers question their loyalty. In a crisis, customers need reassurance, not radio silence. Silence can feel like abandonment, especially when security is at stake. Ignoring the problem lets frustration and rumors spread unchecked. Without facts, speculation takes over, and misinformation can quickly spiral out of control. Proactive updates could control the narrative and show customers they matter. Timely communication is not just about information, it's about respect and responsibility. Today, Ring's communication failure is almost as damaging as the outage itself. The company's silence is being noticed, and it's leaving a mark that may last long after the technical issues are resolved. As we look at the bigger picture, it's worth asking, is this just a Ring problem or part of a larger trend in the tech world? Let's see if this is part of a bigger tech problem. Ring isn't alone. Snapchat and Roblox are also down today. Users can't send snaps or join games, pointing to a broader digital disruption. Many major apps rely on the same cloud providers, like Amazon Web Services. When these backbone services fail, it creates a domino effect across the internet. Today's outages may be part of a larger infrastructure issue, not just a Ring problem. Understanding this context helps explain why so many services are struggling at once. When an app fails, how do you know if it's just you or everyone? Enter DownDetector, a real-time outage tracker for hundreds of digital services. It collects user reports and displays spikes in problems, so you can quickly see if a service is down. DownDetector breaks down issues by type, server, app, login, and shows live outage maps. Instead of wasting time troubleshooting, check DownDetector first. If you see a spike, you know the problem isn't on your end. It's a must-have tool for anyone who relies on digital services. Save yourself stress and confusion. Make DownDetector your first stop during outages. Next, let's see how crowdsourced data powers this tool. DownDetector's strength is in its crowdsourced data. It scans social media for outage reports and lets users submit problems directly. When reports spike above normal, DownDetector flags a major outage, often before companies admit there's a problem. This real-time democratic approach puts information in users' hands fast. You'll often know about an outage from DownDetector before you hear it from the company. It's a powerful example of how collective action brings clarity in the digital age. The more people report, the clearer the picture. Let's walk through how to use DownDetector when you suspect an outage. Using DownDetector is simple. Go to DownDetector.com when you suspect a service is down. If it's a major outage, you'll see the service listed on the homepage. Otherwise, search for the service by name. Check the graph for spikes in problem reports. If there's a surge, it's not just you. Review the breakdown of issues and the live outage map to see if your area is affected. Read user comments for extra details and community updates. If DownDetector confirms an outage, don't waste time troubleshooting. Just wait for a fix. Monitor the company's official channels for updates. DownDetector makes diagnosing outages quick and easy. While we wait for Ring and others to fix these outages, stay calm and informed. Bookmark DownDetector for instant outage checks. Follow official company channels for updates. They'll announce when service is restored. Consider backup plans for security. Don't rely solely on cloud-connected devices. Share what you've learned with friends and family to help them avoid frustration. Outages are a shared experience. Good information makes them easier to handle. For now, patience is key. Let the engineers do their work. We'll keep you updated as the digital world comes back online.